The party line within Christianity is this: God gave humans free will so that they could choose to love Him, so that He could have friends and people to be in relationship with forever. The apparent price for this acquisition on God's part is the majority of the rest of the people who were created burning in hell forever and or being lost forever, being, I don't know, discarded. How do you want to say it kindly? Lost, annihilated, outer darkness, whatever you want to say. We've all read the Bible. So let's look at that. The price, according to the party line in Christianity, the price that God is willing to pay for, let's say, 1/10 of humanity, several billion people maybe, to be friends with Him and to love Him forever, is 9/10 of humanity lost and burning in eternal hell forever. You see why I question the party line? Please, I'd like to have your thoughts on this one. Question number 2 in today's deep theological questions is this: why doesn't God do more things for people? Some of the explanations I have heard are this. One, which I give the most validity to, is that people don't know how to receive love, and so He's actually protecting them from the harm that could be done from them if He did do things from them, because they wouldn't know how to receive it and they would turn out worse than they were before. This one I know to be true in some instances, but not all. That one makes the most sense to me. The other one that I have heard is that God does not respond to need, but He only responds to faith. That one I have heard taught by prominent Christian leaders, and I simply don't buy into it because it makes absolutely no sense. If my own child is in trouble and needs help, I'm not going to wait for my child to say, "Dad, I believe you're going to help me," enough times for me to go help her when she's in dire straits. That's silly. So I don't know why God doesn't do more things for people. And especially in light of this verse out of the book of James, which says that for him who knows the right thing to do and does not do it, to him it is sin. If God knows the right thing to do, maybe it's not the right thing. To me, it looks like the right thing to save starving children and to save kids from sex slavery and save kids from being child soldiers and, all these awful atrocities that happen in the world, not just to kids, but to grown-ups as well, but especially kids. Seems to me that God knows saving them would be the right thing to do, and yet He does not do it. What are we supposed to think of in light of that verse? You tell me. That's why I'm making these videos, because I don't know. Also, in light of the verse that says, "He who says to his brother, 'Go and be filled and be blessed,' and yet does not give him what he needs for his needs for that day, what good is that?" I think that's also out of the book of James. And yet God Himself sees what everybody needs and does not give it to them on a highly regular basis. Anybody got any ideas of why? Why? And then we are commanded to love him and to trust him. Again, I have faith in Christ, and it is growing, and I have faith in God. But I am also being honest with these things because the party line does not work for me anymore.